Club, David Miller.
Wow, I really enjoyed today's meeting, and I hope you enjoyed it at least half as much as I did. We had great speeches, great table topics, we had some good evaluations, and now I'm gonna evaluate everybody who hasn't been evaluated yet. Because not just the speakers, but also the other people who participated here, they need to hear how they did, and what they did right, and where they can improve. So I'll evaluate everybody, one by one, as they appeared here on the stage. Well, the Toastmaster of the evening was A-Man. And A-Man, he has the confidence, he has the charming smile, he has the energy, and the performance was really smooth. I felt like he's a part of the evening. He was here all the time, and he was almost invisible at the same time. And that's a quality really good Toastmaster should have. One thing that really stuck out was the names. I mean, if it was once, if it was twice, but it was almost every single time you messed up the name. It's not that difficult to take 3-4 minutes to go to everybody or like ask someone, how do you pronounce your name? Like, as a Toastmaster, you should be able to do that.
Tough name.
Well, not to be only negative, you did very well reminding people about voting, you reminded about the feedback ballots, and you kept it all well together. So I'm really glad you took the role tonight. Grammarian was the second role who appeared here, and it was Eva. She returned from the United States recently, and you explained very well the word of the day, lucid. I didn't really use it, so I'm using it now, you lucid. And it was the first one, the first part was very brief, it was sweet, it was great. You were a little bit, kind of lacked the energy, but I can tell that you're not feeling that well, so you're excused. That's perfectly understandable. And what you kind of made up for it the second time, because you told everybody, you were very detailed about everybody's grammar. You told them, you pointed out specific mistakes. You pointed out the good use of English language. And one thing I would recommend to you, sometimes you were talking just to the person you were referring to. For example, when you were explaining Ariadna, her mistakes, you were just talking to Ariadna, and the rest of the room felt kind of excluded. Then you switched to Adnan, and it was like one corner, then another corner, and you have the whole room here. So you can just tell it to the whole room. Everybody can learn from other people's mistakes. But the performance, I really liked it. The table topic master, Sasha, she came after the speakers, yes. And Sasha, the topics, I loved them. They were great. I didn't really understand the first one still, but most of them, they were really good. And good topic, good table topic, has two main qualities. First, they're easy to understand. And second, they're easy to talk about. I think most of the topics Sasha introduced today had both of these qualities. It's really important that it's easy to talk about, so the person who comes here, they get the idea immediately what to talk about. And everybody proved it here. They were talking almost effortlessly. One thing I would recommend to you, Sasha, is you were standing here with your serious look, almost, with the glasses, and I saw the teacher. You were like the teacher, like watching the pupil. I mean, I felt it. If I was here, I would felt your look in my eyes. Like, my teacher's watching me, I can't mess up now. And it would maybe put the speaker more at ease if you just, I don't know, just sit here, you know, take off the glasses, maybe. A bit too serious for me. But you made up for it by the topics themselves. Almost every time the speaker read the topic, the audience already laughed, which is a great quality. It prepares the speech and it prepares the audience for a good time. And you reminded people to vote. Then the three evaluators, Ariadna, the first evaluator. You evaluated, you gave very good recommendations, specific recommendations. It's really important to give specific recommendations as a good evaluator, because you need to point out exactly what the speaker did wrong or how they can improve. And for example, oh my god, this is gonna fall. You gave great tips like dividing audience, and you exactly described how you're gonna do it. Talk to this part, then you can talk to this part, then to the general part, and you get recap and encouragement at the end, which is all the good qualities of an evaluator. However, is the word you used. And when it's such specific words, when you use however after positive feedback, and this is for everybody, when you use however after positive feedback, the speaker has the tendency to kind of not hear the previous advice and only focus on the negative that's going to come after however. It's like you tell somebody, okay, I love you, you're the best person in the world, I want to marry you, however, and you're like, no, what's going to come now? No. And you're almost destroying the person. I would personally remove the word however from the English language, but we can't do that. So at least please don't use it. At least, if you want to use it, first do something negative, then say however, and end up on a positive note. So that was Ariane. Good one. Second evaluator was Adnan. You are so sincere. You came here, you destroyed part of the stage, and then you began in such sincere voice. And I don't know if you did it on purpose, but I mean, like, to me, it felt like, okay, that's the guy I can trust. And I really trusted you're gonna say something very meaningful and valuable to the speaker, which you did. You gave structure at the beginning, which is not what many people do, but it's always great when people do it. You said, I'm going to be focusing on these three parts, and then you began and did it. I did exactly that. You, again, you pointed out obvious mistakes. Again, you were specific, and you were honest. That means, even in the negative, for example, you said, and I quote, I didn't care at the end. And you said it in a way that I respected you for that, you know? People would say, sometimes people would just, they wouldn't admit it, but even negative feedback needs to be honest. And that's great, because the speaker, he knows, like, okay, maybe it wasn't appealing to everybody, that at least one person who didn't kind of care, so next time I'm gonna, you know? And it's important to have honest feedback. You were still positive by the end, and overly encouraging at the end, which is the quality of a good evaluator. So for me, the performance was really, really good. One thing I would recommend, don't say that you lost when you lost. Just make a pause. Get your thoughts together. Don't point out that you forgot what to talk about, even though it can help in the evaluation because you did it so masterfully that you basically said you got lost somewhere in the middle just as I did now. Very good job, very positive, loved it. Third evaluator was Alena. She also said however, which is kind of the thing evaluators sometimes do. And you were also personal by stating what I liked is. And this shows that first that you listened, and second that you care, which is great as a speaker to hear that my evaluator actually listened to what I want to say, and that she cared. You gave a good summary, you mentioned positives, you mentioned negatives, but to me it was a bit short. It could have been longer, even a minute and a half. I think you didn't even reach green. So next time I would make it a bit longer so for the person you're evaluating to get most out of your evaluation. The table topic evaluator, Tomáš. Tomáš, he came here, introduced himself, and Tomáš is a showman. He has the enthusiasm, and it's contagious. The moment he's on the stage, I feel better. And just by watching him, I feel like, okay, it's gonna be a good evaluation. And you proved us right. You have very good eye for recommendations. You gave good and spot-on feedback to every speaker who was here. Again, pointing out specific things you liked and specific things the speaker could do better next time. One thing I would say, I wouldn't say is the word perfect or flawless. Because perfect, it means the most top, like there's nothing better than perfect because it's already perfect. Or flawless, that means there are no flaws. And you used it in a way, you said, Adnan, I think it was perfect. It was flawless. Now, what Adnan could do slightly better? and it kind of contradicts itself. So I wouldn't personally use the word such perfect. I would say great, I would say awesome, I would say magnificent, I just wouldn't say perfect. And again, you were very positive, very encouraging, and I think it was a great evaluation. I think this is it. Personally, as I said in the beginning, still holding. I love the meeting. It's great to see so many people here, and what I love is the atmosphere. I really feel like such a friendly atmosphere, unlike some other clubs who are pretty tough. When you go, for example, to table topics, you generally go to Prague business, so you know what I'm talking about. It's a different club. This one, very friendly, very cool atmosphere, very chill, and personally, I really enjoyed today's evening. Thank you very much.